A new study finds that nearly 1 in 3 families here in San Diego are struggling to make ends meet. The United Way's real cost measure takes a close look at what it takes to get by, including housing, childcare, food, and transportation, finding that more than 300,000 households countywide do not make enough to cover their basic living expenses. But along with these disturbing numbers is a call to action.
There's conditions now that could definitely make it much worse.
This in-depth study by the nonprofit United Way examined data gleaned from all 58 counties in California from 2023, finding that statewide, 35% of households fall below what the United Way calls the real cost measure, what it actually costs to survive without struggling.
It's housing, it's childcare, but it's also healthcare costs, it's taxes. It sort of gives that broad view to really give an understanding of again, what it takes to be able to survive and thrive here in this region.
Here in San Diego County, 31% of households can't cover their basic needs. For example, a family with 2 adults, a preschooler, and a school-age child require more than $116,000 annually to get by, but 5,200 of those families fall short. James McConchy is Vice President of Collaborative Impact at the United Way of San Diego County.
Especially when you look at families with a preschooler, that cost of childcare increases substantially. And so that makes it just that much harder to make ends meet. So
for San Diego families with children under 6, nearly half of all households struggle. And that struggle is even more intense for households with only 1 adult. For instance, 70% of households countywide headed by a single mother fall below the real cost measure. McConchy points out there's a false perception that those families who can't afford basic necessities are either not working or not working enough.
That 97% of those below the real cost measure have at least 1 working adult.
To address this crisis, the study recommends making childcare more affordable, creating more no-cost and low-cost educational opportunities after high school, increasing affordable housing options, and expanding tax credits for families with kids. Currently, the state's child tax credit ends when a dependent turns 6 years old. The United Way study finds that more than 1 in 5 eligible families don't even claim this tax credit, which was designed to help lift families out of poverty.
When they're accessed, they can really help with that, but those who are not accessing them are missing out on those crucial resources.
And keep in mind, the United Way of San Diego County actually helps qualified San Diegans with free tax filing assistance.